You go tell me name and whose team currently they play for.
My name is Emanuel Samadia and player of Hapeol Rashon LeZion.
Tell me small about this football club.
Well, Rashon is a football club way based in Israel. They play the legal limits and they use stadium Hapoel as then home games and a top club in Israel as well.
So how this you dream able for come to?
Well, say this for play professional football, every footballer wish and dream and aim, and always not been wish, but surprisingly, God just make the opportunity, and able for travel, go Israel, go do a trials and succeed and sign the first contract with me for my club.
How the TRB look like? If you get any other player we the guy evaluate, we them they look forward to now too. Maybe you name come up.
We get a lot of, for the first time, he come up from Sierra Leone, we like I don't know the league, get video of yourself and be very difficult, and you get players them where they come out different countries, Europe, and you get video of them. They don't see them already within the play. So for me, it be challenging, but I thank God, my performance and waiting the coaches then see it will make them select me.
Are you able to adapt to the new system of living?
Yeah, I would say, it's very difficult, for the first time where you just go a country where you know sabi anybody, the language, just yourself, it's very difficult. That first 1-2 months, they go through a lot of challenges, the weather, the country as a whole, and the communication, everything look different around you. But with time, you dey cope,
You get any other big players we can make mention of? We are currently playing at the same club.
For now, I would say yes. We get some Israeli players, and also where they play now. We get some where they play now the Israel under 23, and this World Cup we just end. I think under 23 or so. Yeah, we get some players them we will be the part of the Israel team.
Okay, I want to take you to a crucial match that the Africa Cup of Nations qualification against Nigeria. How you mood me look like?
I'll be very excited. At first when I get the call up, for play against Nigeria, big names, big players, a very, for me, a bigger step that don't show say they grow, because players them way you be look at where they admire, they watch week in, week out where they play Premier League, then you share the same stadium, same field with them, For me, that motivates me more, because I take and say, yes, this now are the opportunity and at the time this, because if we get them players them who they can play against, where they can play, people and they eager for come watch them, worldwide. So for me, I take and say, okay, now I will use this opportunity for show myself to people out there, to bigger clubs them also.
Play against 𝗖𝗿𝗵𝗹𝗶, the 𝗖𝗿𝗵𝗵𝗵. When a player they will be watching different cinema in the country, he play against them now. How you will communicate with your colleagues at the pitch of play? Playing against them can play at the
surrounding them, the league where they play, sometimes, can lead to bit, scary also, but at the end, you need to be mentally strong, because always you need to think about the positive things, and you need to believe in yourself as well. Say if they can able to do what then they do, yourself get the ability for do what you able to do, and football a teamwork, good communication, determination and all. At least that be help we,
Grab up from a community, we get a lot of challenges where they face in terms of water, in terms of development, and you find yourself now the national team able to make breakthrough, go to other country then. Tell me how football look like now the other country and they compare to Salon in terms of national league.
Yeah, we all know, I would say a very, very different, because for me, I would say we Sierra Leoneans, them Africa, and especially we Sierra Leoneans, them, we talented, because we just show something, yesterday or day before yesterday against Nigeria. We just prove them, because with all the big names, all the big players, then we see waiting, we able to do waiting. We show say if we get, the facility and all, we can able do better, we can able improve, and the difference is, we great, because, like Israel, they're just like the top clubs in Europe, everything professional, training ground, different training ground, different stadium, and after game, you get to do recovery, you get to go through every process, as a professional. So the difference is great. Yeah.
Tell me about your best moments into football.
I get few, and one of my best moments again will be, when they play for FC Cologne and against 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗵𝗵 Eagles. I think the game became 0-0, yeah, in 89 minutes, and then I get the free kick, and we been needed points, we been needed 3 points, and then I score, and that be my first goal also in the Sierra Leone Premier League, and I feel excited.
Okay, tell me about your painful thing that I ever do in terms of football.
I would say, like I get a lot also, but the most difficult, thing for me into football now, I would say I will name 2 things, and one, first now the game where we lost against 𝗖𝗿𝗲𝗁𝗲𝗿, 2 years ago, FC Cologne against 𝗖𝗿𝗲𝗁𝗲𝗿. We see the big derby, and we see the stadium, the fans them, and we not be able to do nothing against 𝗖𝗿𝗲𝗁𝗲𝗿, and then beat we and then dominate we and do everything. And also, I would say, last year, and I be get a offer, from a club now, yeah, we want to pull me out of Israel, and I be get an offer. Then I go through everything. I sign the pre-contract, I sign everything, and I be the wait and for sign the final contract, and everything just cease.
So you can make mention of the club and whose country?
Really, na Israel, yeah. Because now I play the second league in Israel, and the club now be Hapoel Haifa, na Israel, the club of 𝗖𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗵𝗶. Club where 𝗖𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗵𝗶 be there. Yeah.
When you don't play all this time into football, you say you don't all your highest money and waiting at the first day we think for that.
Israel, of course, Israel, because we all know, say Sierra Leone, we just they play, for get the opportunity for, for go professional. But the first time when I signed my first contract with Hapeol, and when I get my first salary, and at that time, nothing not be there in my mind really for do, and I just try for save the money and do what I'm able to do for my family and save the rest. Yeah.
All of this time we don't engage in. I may understand you get a team that your community na 𝗔𝗁𝗃 with the support.
Yeah,
how it could look like?
Yeah, for me, 𝗔𝗁𝗃, everybody know, and my community we I love so much because they contribute a lot to me. Remember, the time them we get a junior club na 𝗔𝗁𝗃, we na FC Abre. When the most of the players them, the Maradona, Robinho, the most of we grab up from there and go before I go FC Cologne. And 𝗔𝗁𝗃 community always they support them players them, not only me, every players them, when they take part now parade leagues and so. And the club where they support right now, a club of my friend, we na Carpet Hassan Carpet we himself na goalkeeper. and himself come up with the idea for take young boys in the community and try for develop them, and myself buy the idea and show the support to them.
You can make mention of the club?
The club now, 𝗔𝗵𝗵𝗹𝗲 FC.
Okay. Yeah. How the friendly atmosphere can look like when you come back home?
It's different, it's different because always I feel excited because, for live, as a professional, it's very, very difficult and very boring as well, because after training inside your house, then get for day again inside your house with your phone and go back again for training, get for continue this, for 10 months, it's very difficult. You see no family, no clubbing, no nothing, just football, training and home, so it's difficult. But when you come home, when you come to your country, of course you get your friends, them, you didn't your family, so it's different. Yeah.
2 questions before we go. What's team at a big club like Europe where they wish for play for? And after football, what do they expect from Samadia?
I would say for me, because me I'm a fan of Real Madrid, and yes, I would wish for play for Real Madrid, but as a Sierra Leonean and also como, sometimes, you see it will be very difficult, but everything possible as well, So for me, I don't mind, any club, any opportunity where I get, and everything suitable to me and the contract where they sign, and I believe say I will take them. But for sure, if they say for pick any club, we are like we and I wish and I'm beginning for play for Real Madrid for sure.
So in terms of actively in the game, what next do you think after you don't come up from actively in a football?
Yeah, because football always, when you left football, you want for the into football. For me, I always get on my mind say, and I pray for let God take me to that level where I want and able get, the finance where I want, Me aim now for give back, to young people and to young bobo them we want for play football, like get an academy or become a coach or become a manager, same like Mohamed Kalon, for me, I'm a wish, and even my friends them where they around me, they know saying that they want to do, but now it's difficult because I don't get the support and I don't get the finance. Yeah.